Hi, folks, thanks. Before we do anything at all, please give a nice hand to Jim Edwards. Was today the most beautiful day in history? I don't know how you can beat this. In what country, on what planet? I don't know how you can do it. And to come down here, seriously, to Hermosa Beach, and you see the ocean and the beach right there, and it's just so gorgeous, and then this is unbelievable, and then two women went by in bathing suits on roller skates. And at that point, you just say, stop it. It's too much. I can't take all that in. What's it going to do now? Rain 20s? Just stop it. Free beer and look, money. Oh, and I can't. Bow. Well, of course, spring doesn't just bring new trees and flowers and romance, though. There's something else every spring, something horrible. Not sweet and kind and beautiful, but cruel and vicious and ugly. Little League. If your family doesn't play, you're probably thinking, but Larry, isn't Little League all about the kids and sunny days and friendships that will last a lifetime? Well, yes, but only in the same sense that prostitution is all about working outdoors and being a people person. Folks, I've given 2 kids and 10 years to Little League, and here's what I've learned. It's not about the kids, it's about the parents. And the parents are out of their minds. They may live down the block and give to charity, but once they get out on that field, it's a Texas death match of deceit. Let me put it this way. Anyone who thinks there's even the slightest possibility of peace in the Middle East has never been involved with Little League. What a horrifying organization. The vendettas in the snack bar alone go back 7 generations. In fact, it's actually stupid to expect people who've been hating each other for thousands of years to suddenly link arms and sing when all across America, teachers and housewives and astronauts who grew up together would stab each other in a second over whose kid is next in the batting cage. And they'd try to keep a lid on it, but they can't do it. So every field has a sign that says, remember, coaches coach, players play, right? And parents cheer. Yeah, and look, there goes Santa. Are you kidding me? By the way, remember that guy, Rod Blagojevich from Illinois? The first time I saw him on TV, I turned to my wife and said, oh, this guy coaches Little League. And if you think, by the way, if you think the fathers are out of their minds, and they are, the mothers, oh, they're so crazy. If you're ever on the highway and you see a car with a license plate that says baseball mom, don't cut her off. She'll follow you home, burn the house down, and sleep just fine. Remember that joke that was going around about how tough hockey mothers were? They're not even close. It was a pretty good joke, that thing about what's the difference between a pit bull and a hockey mom, and the answer was lipstick. And I thought, well, it's a pretty good joke. But I thought I could write a better one about Little League mothers, and I have, and here it is. What's the difference between a terrorist and a Little League mom? And the answer is nothing. Which is why I'm not afraid of some invasion from the Middle East one day, because baseball mothers will protect us. They can and they will. They're that tough. Bin Laden himself could land here and say, you see, we've got millions of young men who'll kill themselves. And we could say, well, that's pretty scary, no question about it. But you see, over here, we've got 850 women from Sherman Oaks who've just been told their sons didn't make All-Stars. Your move. Every Little League game I've been to, every single one, someone comes up to me and says, oh, hi, do you have a son in the game? And I always say, well, now, let's be honest, it'd be a little creepy if I didn't. Don't you think, since I'm here every week? You have a son in the game, Larry? No, I just love to watch the little ones run. Magnificent, aren't they? So graceful at that age. Why, do you have a son in the game, or are you a watcher too? Ends that conversation toot sweet. You see, when your kids are born, it's funny, when they're born you think, well, maybe he'll be Einstein. And by 3rd grade, you're thinking, you know what? Average would be good. Let's aim for that. Let's go right up the middle for average. Let's go for just like everyone else, a little reading, a little writing, regular. Let's go for regular. No extremes, not Harvard, not Jack Daniels Junior College, just regular. Let's look for regular. A few years after that, you're down to just not a meth dealer in prison. No dragon tattoos over the head and frozen teardrops on the cheek. Horrifying holiday dinners. How's Bobby doing? Great, he's in lockdown now. He shanked someone in the yard and carved a shiv out of a toothbrush. He's always so good with his hands, that one. And to think of all the years we wasted in Little League. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of the night.